5 reasons to wear barefoot shoes. Walk healthy and discover a new walking sensation. The weather is cooperating admirably. I was just dissatisfied with my running shoes. They're simply too huge and clumsy. When you're jogging, you don't notice anything, but when you're walking, you do. Fast walking. I find it more pleasant than jogging. So new shoes had to be ordered, and anyone who knows me knows that they will not be ordinary shoes. They must be long-lasting, unique, and one of a kind, rather than corporate goods. After recently dealing with the concept of earthing, I remembered the raw foodist David Wolfe, about whom I have read multiple times that he wears the Vibram, FiveFingers, shoes, so that he constantly has the feeling of barefoot walking and is grounded. Earthing refers to the concept that direct contact with the earth, for example, when jogging barefoot, has a favorable effect on health because our bodies, which are charged by electrosmog and electric fields, may disperse them directly through the earth. This restores the body's natural internal balance. True barefoot walking is unquestionably the greatest, but because this opportunity is so rare in this nation, so-called barefoot shoes are a terrific compromise. They are entirely intended for barefoot walking and sensation. The most well-known barefoot shoes are the aforementioned Vibram, FiveFingers. The earthing impact of their natural rubber sole is the same as going barefoot. That sounds fantastic, doesn't it? That was the first thing that convinced me that I needed to get barefoot shoes. Of course, I began my internet research right away, winking face. But, given that a well-cushioned shoe is recommended everywhere, is it healthy to wear barefoot shoes? And which shoe is it supposed to be? After the book, Born to Run, sparked a barefoot shoe craze among runners and athletes, there is now a large variety of barefoot shoes available. The question of whether or not wearing these shoes is harmful to one's health was promptly answered. It certainly is. There have been numerous favorable reviews and explanations as to how these shoes operate and how moving around in them has a very positive effect on ligaments, tendons, bones, muscles, and posture. Many people mention in online forums that they no longer have knee difficulties after wearing these shoes. But isn't it all logical? Nature is flawless. Man was born with feet, not shoes. So, let us make better use of our feet, which will need to adjust to the new load after years of wearing regular shoes. In normal shoes, you roll your foot over the heel. In barefoot shoes, you roll your foot over the ball of your foot. As a result, the impact is less harsh, the muscles absorb more, and the joints are relieved. As a result, after the muscles have become adapted to the new kicks, the human body will only benefit. 1. Steadfastness. The first thing I noticed was that I felt quite secure in the shoes. You perceive the ground more intensely and lose your balance less frequently. The footing is far superior to that of regular shoes. I also have the impression that I am more agile and adaptable. I'm not sure how to put this into words. The following is almost definitely the reason behind the sensation. 2. Body weight. The sneaker is extremely light, weighing only about 150 grams. This is, of course, a significant difference when compared to hiking boots. Simply said, you carry less and can move differently and better as a result. It also consumes less energy, which is beneficial for lengthy hikes with significant elevation increase. Furthermore, because the shoes can be folded small, they are useful for traveling luggage. 3. A sense of belonging and a sense of being grounded. You have a strong connection to the soil, to nature. Because of the thin sole, you feel liberated and more intense. 4 millimeters. This sensation is undoubtedly related to the previously mentioned grounding. 4. Substance. The craftsmanship is excellent, and the material is air permeable because the shoes are intended to be worn barefoot, thus the foot does not sweat. The material is extremely soft. No blisters will form, and the shoe will not rub. I stepped in puddles a few times on the hike because it passed through a tiny valley. Water, of course, quickly enters the shoe, but the wet, cold sensation vanishes within 5 seconds. I didn't mind at all, and my feet didn't get muddy as a result. Because the foot is significantly more active in barefoot shoes than in regular shoes, it is also well supplied with blood. As a result, incoming water is soon heated to foot temperature. 5. Consideration: the shoes can also be washed in a washing machine at 40 degrees Celsius at any time. As a result, the dirt isn't a problem at all. They are not, however, permitted in the dryer. However, the shoes dry quite quickly. What are the drawbacks? As you can see, there is a strong case to be made for wearing barefoot shoes. What you might struggle with at first is the appearance. The FiveFingers, of course, require some getting used to. I honestly didn't dare to leave the apartment the first time I wore them. Every day, embarrass yourself, I told myself. Then I didn't mind and ran my laps confidently. A few people have already glanced, and while the shoes are eye-catching, I am not particularly noticeable, because my shoes are also black. Putting on can be tricky at first, but after a few attempts, it works flawlessly and swiftly. At first, I thought it could upset me that each toe is in its own chamber, and does not touch each other, but it is not an issue at all. In fact, it feels nice. Because your feet are not used to this new type of stress, you should begin by taking short walks and gradually increasing the effort based on how you feel. However, after the walk, I had no troubles. However, you may sense that other muscles are necessary, just as they are in regular shoes. Conclusion: it simply feels fantastic. I'm addicted to hiking with bare feet. I can't wait for the next hike. My trekking boots will most likely have to stay in the closet once more. Closing parenthesis. Now that I haven't trained with them, I'm interested how the walking will go. In the description, we linked products that will help you. We hope you will give us a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. We look forward to see you in the next video.